Hi, I'm going to prepare pap and fish. It's hard to find this in Mauritius because they don't eat it a lot. They mostly eat noodles. So I found this at Food Lovers Market. If you're in Mauritius, you can check any Food Lovers supermarket. I know two of them in Bagatelle Mall and also Tamarin. So you can get your pap. I got mine. I got a little one. They have 1 kg and 5 kg. So I took the small one. And then for the fish, of course, you can find in any supermarket. It's just tinned fish in tomato sauce. I think there is also sweet chili, but I prefer in tomato sauce. Then you need onion. I will chop onion to mix with the fish, and I also use butter for the fish. You also need a special spoon for the pap to stir in the pap. This is a wooden spoon. You need to use a wooden spoon. It's more effective when you are using a wooden spoon than maybe a metal spoon. So I use this spoon. I'll show you how I use it to prepare the pap. Okay, so now let's get started with preparing our pap and our fish.
The first thing that I do is to make a mix because I don't have the utensil that we use to cook pap. I don't know what it's called in English, but back home we call it leheto. So we use it to prepare the pap. So in this case, if you don't have it, you can just start by creating a mix. Just put your pap in a plate or bowl and then add some water to create a mix. It will depend on how much you want your papa. Do you want too much or do you want little? If you need more, you have to add more maize meal, but if you just want to make a small pap, then you add less maize meal. And this is how your mix will look like after you've done it.
There's a special pot I use to prepare my pap. You cannot find this pot in Mauritius, but a friend of mine brought it for me in Zimbabwe when she went home. We do also have this pot in Botswana, and we mostly use it to prepare pap. So I'm going to use my special pot to prepare my pap. Let me show you how I prepare the pap.
First I start with boiling some water. I've already boiled it separately using an electric kettle, and then I just pour into the pot. It makes it faster than boiling from scratch using your stove. When the water boils, I start stirring in the mix that I prepared earlier. I add and then keep stirring until it's smooth to avoid any lumps. This is how it looks like after I've stirred in the mix. Then I will let it simmer for a few minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, but not more than 5 minutes, otherwise it will burn. After a few minutes, I come back and add more pap to make it solid. I prefer it medium solid, not too solid and not too soft. It depends on your preference. If you want it hard, you add more maize meal, but if you want it soft, you add less. I like it medium, so I'm just going to add enough pap to make it medium solid. And this is how my pap look like. I think it's a little hard but that's okay, it's okay. But this is the final product. Now I'm going to prepare the fish. I'll start by chopping an onion. It's half an onion. I don't like too much onion in my food, so I am going to chop a little bit of onion that I'm going to add to the fish. The next thing I'm going to do is to clean the fish. You know, fish, especially tinned fish, it comes with these tiny little bones inside. So I like to open up the fish and remove the bones. I don't think they are harmful, but I just prefer when the fish is without the bones. I find it smooth and easy to eat when I have removed the bones. Now that the fish is clean, let's cook it. We start by heating the pan. It's a non-sticky saucepan, add butter. I like to use butter, but I think you can also use cooking oil if you wish. I have to let the butter to melt a bit before I add the ingredients. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to melt, so I get impatient and I've just added the onion in the pan. I'm now adding the fish. The good thing about this fish is that it doesn't take long to cook, so there's no need to overcook it or to overheat it. You just have to warm it enough for you to be able to eat. I'm gonna add pepper. I like pepper. I like to add pepper to the fish. The bottle is a little hard to shake, so sometimes I have to fight it a little bit. So I'm adding pepper, and then I'm gonna add salt as well, just a little bit of salt to make the fish tasty. Okay, everything is ready now. I'm gonna start by dishing the pap. It's super hot. It's very, very hot. So I'm gonna dish it, and then I like to prepare my pap and make it look nice, just like you see here. Next, I'm adding the fish. I don't want too much, maybe a little bit too much. Yeah, that's enough. So this is my fish and pap, the final product. I'm so hungry, I'm ready to dig in, so let's eat. What's pap and fish without coca? So of course a glass of Coke to go with the lovely meal. Now let's try the pap and the fish. Yum yum. It's good, it's yummy. So this is how I make my pap and fish.